Does this sound familiar? You look at the clock, 3 a.m. again, and you're dragging yourself out of bed for another trip to the bathroom. It's the third time tonight. These constant interruptions don't just shatter your sleep. They drain your energy, scatter your focus, and steal your vitality the next day. Each nighttime walk in the dark builds frustration, while your partner lies there snoring peacefully. And you're left wondering, why me? Is this just part of getting older? Most people think so. They accept the exhaustion, the risk of tripping in the dark, and the depressing thought that a full night's sleep is gone forever. But here's the truth. You do not have to settle for this. Interrupted sleep is not some unchangeable destiny. I'm Dr. Mavis Thornton, a senior physician with decades of experience. In my career, I've seen thousands of men and women struggling with this exact issue. They felt trapped, hopeless, and resigned. But again and again, I've witnessed transformations once they understood what was really happening and took the right steps. And that's why I'm here with you today. Not to give vague advice, not to tell you drink more water or cut back on fluids. I'm here to share a proven strategy, one that focuses not just on how much water you drink, but when you drink it. This simple yet overlooked approach has given countless patients their nights back. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal won't just improve your sleep. It can quite literally change your life. Now, before we dive into the solution, let's understand the scope of the problem. Did you know that nearly 70% of adults over the age of 60 wake up at least once every night to urinate? And for many, it's 2, 3, even 4 times. This condition has a name, Nocturia. And here's the key point. Just because it's common does not mean it's normal. It is not a harmless side effect of aging. It's your body sounding an alarm, and the consequences of ignoring it are more dangerous than most people realize. Stick with me until the end, because I'll explain not only why this happens, but also the exact step-by-step protocol we teach in the clinic to break this exhausting cycle. I promise, the final strategy can be the turning point for your nights. And before we dive deeper, if you find value in health insights that can actually change your daily life, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button so this message reaches more people silently struggling, and subscribe so you won't miss the rest of this life-changing series. So, why is Nocturia called a silent epidemic? Because people rarely talk about it. They suffer in shame or silence, thinking nothing can be done. But in my practice, I hear the real stories. I remember Henry, a 74-year-old retired carpenter who loved creating intricate wooden furniture. He had to stop because his hands shook from constant fatigue. I think of Linda, a 66-year-old grandmother who slipped on her way to the bathroom one night, fracturing her hip and losing her independence for months. These aren't isolated cases. They are the hidden cost of something society brushes off as normal aging. And it's not just about being tired. Let's talk about the real dangers. Falls, a dark hallway, a loose rug, a half-asleep mind. The bathroom run is an obstacle course. For older adults, one fall can lead to a hip fracture that forever changes their lives. Cognitive decline. Your brain needs deep, uninterrupted sleep to clear toxins, store memories, and reset. Break that process every night, and you end up with brain fog, memory struggles, and, over time, a much higher risk of dementia-related diseases. Heart strain. Each time you're jolted awake, stress hormones surge, spiking blood pressure and heart rate. Repeated night after night, it puts immense pressure on your cardiovascular system. Emotional impact. Chronic exhaustion robs your patience, joy, and connection with loved ones. It can even spiral into anxiety or depression. So why does this happen more with age? 3 main reasons. First, your body makes less of the hormone ADH at night, which normally slows urine production while you sleep. Second, bladder capacity can decrease. Third, fluid redistribution. Swelling in your ankles during the day doesn't just disappear. When you lie down, gravity shifts that fluid back into your bloodstream, where your kidneys filter it straight into your bladder. That's why you wake up after just a couple of hours. Now that you understand the science, let's address the mistakes keeping you stuck. Mistake number 1. I'll just drink less water. Dehydrating yourself creates highly concentrated urine that irritates your bladder lining. That irritation makes your bladder scream, "Empty me," even when it's not full. And when you finally drink in the evening, your body processes it right at night. Mistake number 2. I've always had a small bladder. For the majority of adults, Nocturia isn't about bladder size. It's about overactive nighttime kidney function. Mistake number 3. A drink helps me sleep. Alcohol doesn't relax you, it tricks you. It's a diuretic, it suppresses ADH, and it disrupts sleep cycles. The result: more urine, lower quality sleep, and guaranteed wake-ups. Now that we've cleared up these mistakes, we're finally ready to talk about what actually works. And if you haven't already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button, because this next method is one you'll want to come back to and review. Let's move on. So if these don't work, what does? Let me introduce the ASIM method. Easy to remember: adjust, soften, integrate, manage. Adjust hydration. Front load your water. Aim to drink 75% of your daily intake before 4 p.m. Morning and lunchtime are your hydration sweet spots. Soften the transition. After 4 p.m., taper off gradually. At dinner, only sip enough to help swallow food, not a whole glass. Stop in time. Create a sacred zone. No liquids within 2 hours of bedtime. If you go to bed at 10, nothing after 8. This is the golden rule. Integrate electrolytes. Start your day with a pinch of mineral salt and a squeeze of lemon in water. This boosts absorption, reduces late-day thirst, and keeps hydration balanced. Manage your dinner. Avoid bladder irritants like spice, caffeine, alcohol, and high-water foods in the evening. Choose protein and cooked vegetables for a calm digestive system. But that's not all. Supporting techniques maximize results. Double voiding. Go twice before bed. Sit, wait, and try again. That extra release could be the difference between waking up and sleeping through. Gravity elevator. Elevate your legs before bed to drain fluid buildup, so your kidneys handle it early, not while you're asleep. Salt control. Beyond the pinch in the morning, reduce overall salt intake. Processed foods overload your kidneys, forcing them into overdrive at night. These combined steps work. One of my patients, Henry, called me after just 2 weeks. "Dr. Thornton, I finally slept 7 hours without waking up. This morning, I picked up my tools steady-handed for the first time in years." That's not just better sleep, that's life restored. So here's your action plan. Front load your water, taper in the afternoon, respect the 2-hour no liquid zone, and use the support techniques. Apply these steps consistently, and your nights will change. If this video gave you hope, I have 3 quick requests. Tap the like button so this message reaches more people silently suffering. Subscribe for more evidence-based health strategies that could change your daily life. And most importantly, go to the comments and share. How many times do you get up each night? Write your number. You'll see you're not alone. You'll be part of a community fighting back together. I'm Dr. Mavis Thornton, and I want you to know this. Your nights, your clarity, and your energy are not gone forever. With the right steps, you can prepare tonight for the best rest you've had in years. And you absolutely deserve it.